An angel gave him a magical stick, but one condition turned his entire life into a lesson. A young man walked alone through a dense, silent forest. His clothes were worn, his face pale, and his eyes filled with quiet despair. He had lost everything: his job, his dignity, and even the hope of a better tomorrow. Hunger burned inside him, and he had nowhere to go. As he walked deeper into the jungle, he whispered to himself, "What is the point of living like this?" Suddenly, a soft light appeared in front of him. From that light emerged an angel. The young man froze. The angel looked at him gently and asked, "Why are you so troubled, my son? Why do you walk with such sorrow?" The man, unable to hold back his pain, poured out his story, his failures, his struggles, his loneliness. The angel listened patiently. Then, with a calm voice, the angel said, "Do not lose hope. Your life is not over yet." From his hand, the angel produced a simple wooden stick and gave it to the young man. "Take this," the angel said. "This will change your life. But remember one thing. When your time in this world is about to end, you must give this stick to the most foolish person you can find." The young man nodded, holding the stick tightly. Years passed. The same man who once wandered the forest in despair became the richest man in the land. He built businesses, earned respect, and lived in luxury. People admired him. They called him successful. But one day, everything changed. He fell seriously ill. Doctors came and went, but the truth became clear. His time was near. Lying on his grand bed, surrounded by wealth but feeling empty inside, he called for his most loyal servant. The servant arrived quickly and stood beside him. The rich man handed him the same old stick and said, "Take this. Long ago, I was told to give this to the most foolish person I know when my time comes." The servant accepted it silently. A few days later, as the man grew weaker, he called the servant again and said, "Keep that stick safe. I am about to leave, and I will never return." The room fell silent. The servant looked at his master, and then slowly stepped forward. He placed the stick back into the man's trembling hands. "My master, forgive me," he said respectfully, "but I cannot keep this." The rich man looked confused. The servant continued, "You once told me to give this stick to the most foolish person. I searched, but I found no one more foolish than you." The man's eyes widened in shock. The servant spoke with calm honesty. "You spent your entire life building wealth, power, and status. You gained everything in this world, but you never prepared for what comes after it." He paused. "You are about to leave forever, empty-handed." Tears filled the rich man's eyes. For the first time in his life, he realized the truth. A man who gains the whole world but forgets his soul is the poorest of all. The biggest fool is not the one who has nothing, but the one who leaves everything behind.